Today I went to take out this Southern Black Widow egg sac, and right when I was pulling it out, I noticed something a little strange. So, right here at the bottom, you can see that it looks as though she's just basically dumped out some of her eggs right onto the ground. And I was a little bit curious about that because I definitely remembered her being plumper, but I wasn't really sure as to what the deal was with the eggs just laying on the ground like that. So I went ahead and went to open the egg sac. This egg sac should be on around day 28, and that typically is when I'm at the first instar stage for most of my egg sacs at the temperature that I typically end up keeping them at. As I was opening up this egg sac, I noticed something a little strange. So instead of the one layer, there was actually two. So, what has probably happened, or what I believe has happened anyway, is the female dumped her eggs on the ground and then put a second sack around the original egg sack. So, she basically discarded all of her eggs and then just put a second coating around the egg sac that she already had. So I'm not certain if this would have ended up being, what would you say, like too difficult for the spiderlings to get out of. I imagine it probably would have been because that's a very thick outer coating. But either way, even if it wasn't, I went ahead and took her out, took out the extra layer of wrapping paper there, and tried to get this. I'm being very delicate here because you really don't want to squish any of the slings in there. So I'm trying my best to not pinch too much of the outer egg casing. Okay, so here's the egg sac, the original one that was laid, that should be ready to hatch today. I'm taking these are really sharp sewing scissors, and I'm just barely cutting just a tiny little triangle off the edge and then kind of opening it up a little bit. I really don't want to open it up too much just in case these aren't developed, or just in case that they need more time. And it was a good thing that I didn't open these up too much because these definitely did end up needing more time. So at the stage that they're at right now, and I'll show you in just a second, these could probably use about another week before they would have came out on their own. However, keeping them in this sealed container with the moist paper towel, they'll be perfectly fine as long as I don't dump them out. So I do a time lapse here in a second so you can see the approximate size of them when they come out, but they're really not going to be ready for about another 6 or 7 days. All right, thanks for watching, and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.